Well, across the country, vaccine mandates are still, of course, as we're talking about, a huge issue. In the case of law enforcement in big cities like Chicago and Seattle, the police unions, as we've been talking about, including with our Nick Smith, they're drawing a line in the sand. And joining us right now is Mike Solan, president of the Seattle Police Guild. You are actually against vaccine mandates for your officers. You probably heard the discussion between me and my colleague here, Nick, in the studio, with other police forces recruiting Chicago PD. What do you have to say about this?
Well, it's stunning. What we have to do as a union is to protect jobs. We've already lost 350 jobs in a year and a half, and that's due to our politics who pander to the activist class that drives the public safety discourse in this city. Mind you, those same politicians who just enacted this mandate just days before George Floyd said that this agency was the modeled reformed agency. Then after Floyd, they completely run away from us as fast as they can. We lose 350 cops. Now this mandate is set to remove over 100 cops at a time where public safety issues are at the front of conversations here. And I'm really concerned about our community's well-being moving forward as we worked during the pandemic for 18 months with many of us not allowed to work from home. All of a sudden now, we can't work anymore without a vaccine. It's a troubling situation here in Seattle.
Okay, so Mike, I want to talk to you about a couple of things. And one, let me just bring up the larger issue here. Is the argument from police who say they do not want to turn in their vaccination status, does it have anything really to do with the vaccine or their health? Or is it more that it's kind of like the straw that breaks the camel's back after what you and maybe other officers would consider a harsh environment for police today?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I like the way you put it together. I think it's both. I think it's the lack of just respect or just acceptance that you're a valued employee. That's why this political betrayal by our elected officials, we've lost 350 cops. That's before the mandate. Mind you, all of this is brought together as part of the bigger conversation. Number one, there's a lot of people here that believe it's personal choice. We're also fighting this on the labor side in terms of just bargaining. The city is refusing for reasonable accommodations. We've seen other major cities that are experiencing similar staffing crises in the police ranks for masking and testing. Why this city won't approach masking and testing as a reasonable option to me is stunning. Mind you, I have one member who is a double organ transplant. You can find it at seattlepoliceofficers.com for our press release on it. They won't allow him to have medical accommodations. If he gets the vaccine, he's been told he'll likely die.
Oh, my goodness.
That the organs will reject the vaccine. So this is where we are. There's a void of common sense here. And a lot of the people here feel it's political betrayal that's continuing against police in this city.
I know that there are multiple arguments for the fact that police officers as civil servants should just do what the public is being asked to do, which is get vaccinated as a way of kindness to their fellow brother. But can you just answer one quick question because we're out of time here? Can anyone lose their pension as a result of this mandate?
Well, I would direct people to the retirement systems here in Washington State. I'm worried about trying to save jobs right now, first and foremost. This is not about the vaccine or unvaccinated. We don't have many anti-vaxxers here. This is strictly about saving jobs, all due to the political betrayal in this city who devalue police officers, and they've been doing it for a year and a half.
Again, Mike Solan is joining us, the president of the Seattle Police Union. Very impassioned, and this is very personal for so many officers there and around the country. We thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Still ahead, a classic comedy is coming to the spotlight. Our Sloan Glass takes a look at the new Being the Ricardos trailer, a story of Lucille Ball's life. Stick with us.